Okay, hi everyone. This is a video to explain the best way of getting virtual surround sound on console, so the best way of Soundwhoring. I'm obviously using PS4 here, but what I'm going to talk about can also be done on PS3 or Xbox One. Don't know about 360, maybe. Word of warning at the start, to be able to do what I'm going to suggest in this video in a reasonably cheap way, you'll need a desktop PC next to your console. Because you're going to need to buy a PCI card for it. And you can do this without a desktop PC, but it'll be more expensive. Now, just to cover the basics, what is virtual surround sound? Well, suppose you're getting your console to play 5.1 surround sound or 7.1 surround sound, but you're listening through your headphones, and let's say that your headphones, like most headphones, only have two speakers, so left and right. 5.1 into 2 obviously does not go. So there are devices out there which take surround sound and convert it to stereo, so there are only two channels of sound, and they convert it into stereo in such a way that when you listen to your headphones, your ears are tricked into thinking that there are 6 or 8 speakers there, not just the 2 speakers which actually are there. And the best known technology for doing this is called Dolby headphone. Now, the best known device for doing this is probably the Astro Mix Amp. There are other devices which do the same thing, like the Turtle Beach DSS. All the Astro and Turtle Beach products use Dolby headphone. But what I'm going to show you is a better way of getting surround sound, so better than the Mix Amp, better than anything by Astro or Turtle Beach. So, just to start out, here is a Turtle Beach DSS. This is the old version, but it uses the same technology as the new stuff. And in some cases I'm told the new stuff is worse. Now, this device, it's a good device, don't get me wrong, but there's an issue with it. It's advertised as giving you 7.1 surround sound, but in fact that is just marketing spin, or basically lies. It's the same with the Astro Mix Amp. And the problem it's got is that it's receiving surround sound using the optical cable. And optical is quite old hardware. It's only got enough bandwidth to receive 5.1 surround sound using what's called lossy compression. So in other words, to get the audio data down this cable here, you need to lose some of it. You need to lose some of the data because there's too much data to fit down the cable. So what we really want is lossless sound, which is obviously better, and we want 7.1 rather than 5.1. So why do Turtle Beach and Astro call this 7.1 surround, apart from to sell more stuff? Well, if you look at this light here, that's Dolby PL2X. What this does, it takes in 5.1 sound. Dolby Pro Logic converts that to 7.1 surround, and then when it's got 7.1 channels of audio, it converts that to virtual surround with Dolby headphone, and they call that virtual 7.1. The problem is the conversion, because when it turns 5.1 into 7.1, the extra 2 channels of sound are basically just made up. So they aren't real sound information from the game. It's what you might call fake 7.1. And any product which uses an optical connection won't have real 7.1 surround, and the optical cable just doesn't have enough bandwidth. It can only carry Dolby Digital or DTS 5.1, which are actually quite old sound formats. You might say out of date. The new stuff is called Dolby True HD and DTS HD Master Audio, which has been around for a few years now. So, next question, how do you get real 7.1 sound? And how do you get lossless sound? Well, the answer is through HDMI, because HDMI has enough bandwidth for it. So, just going back to the TV, it's telling me my PS4 is going to be turned off, except that it's not, because I'm going to reactivate it. Now, just going to settings. I think I've got the right settings on anyway, but this is what you need to do. Sound and screen, audio output settings, and this isn't quite showing right. There we go. In fact, I've got the wrong settings. So audio output settings, primary output port HDMI out, audio format, priority, linear PCM. So those are actually the right settings. What I've got is my HDMI cable isn't running from my PS4 direct to my TV. It's actually running to an audio visual receiver, which is here. And you can see on the PS4 I've set the settings to linear PCM and HDMI out, and what the PS4 will do is detect what your device can take, and my receiver here can take 7.1. So and it's showing that the signal is a 7.1 signal, and the main first-person shooter games support this, so both Ghosts and Battlefield 4 do. And then the next, and like I said, I mean, this is linear PCM. That is means no compression at all. So it is a lossless format which is going to the receiver, and it's also 7.1. Now this particular receiver, you can see if I plug in my headphones, it detects headphone input on, and straight away, this receiver has got Dolby headphone, so it straight away applies Dolby headphone to the 7.1 signal that it's receiving. And now Dolby headphone is producing virtual surround sound using 7.1, not using 5.1, plus the audio is lossless. So that is going to be better than the setups that most people are using. I'm not going to cover what the best headphones to use are. I can tell you what they're not, which is anything by Turtle Beach or Astro, but I won't go into any more detail than that. I'm using the AKG Q701 headphones, which I can maybe just get on screen there. There we are. Nothing in the sound setup that I'm using comes from Astro or Turtle Beach. I mean, there's better stuff out there. I mean, both headphones and devices to produce virtual surround. How to do this? Well, I mean, this receiver, which I'm showing you at the moment, is quite pricey. There are a limited number of products on the market that can do it. I mean, I posted a few details on the Zim forums. The cheapest way by far of doing it is by buying an Asus Sonar HDAV 1.3 sound card, so either the Slim or the Deluxe model. Links in the description. I mean, those cards can do exactly what this receiver here is doing, which is receive a lossless 7.1 signal through HDMI, pass through the video to the TV, and then there shouldn't be any lag on that, it should just be passing it straight through. Convert the audio to virtual surround with Dolby headphone. Slight disclaimer, I haven't tried either of them, though I can't see why they wouldn't work. And just to finish off, I'm going to show you a game played on virtual 7.1 surround sound. It's recorded in virtual surround, so you just need to listen through your normal headphones. And unfortunately, the recording process and uploading to YouTube has taken out a bit of the sound quality, but it's still decent. So make sure you select the highest quality option, 1080p HD, when you're listening to this. You won't be able to hear quite what I heard in the game, but basically I could hear anyone coming from about a mile off. So sometimes I was soundwhoring them from quite long range with very small sounds, which have been very sadly lost in the YouTube conversion. But you can see the visual evidence, which is that out of 25 gunfights, I got the jump on the other guy almost 25 times out of 25. You can hear them so accurately, it's almost like having a Blackbird up all the time, except against dead silence users. One of the dangers of this is that you become too dependent on soundwhoring, so I die a lot to dead silence users. So here's the game.
Enemy SATCOM spotted. Losing C. We lost Charlie. Enemy has Charlie. Get those positions. We're being dominated. Amplify. Securing Bravo. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. Sleight of hand. Friendly SATCOM active. Securing B. Scavenger. Securing B. Specialist bonus achieved. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Securing C. Charlie secure. Losing A. Friendly SATCOM active. Losing Alpha. Losing Charlie. We lost Charlie. Enemy has C. Securing Bravo. Friendly SATCOM active. Securing C. Securing Charlie. Losing Alpha. Enemy has C. Bravo secure. Friendly has Juggernaut Maniac armor. Losing Bravo. We lost Bravo. Friendly SATCOM active. Enemy has Bravo. Losing Alpha. We lost Alpha. Securing A. A secure. Securing Charlie. Secure. Friendly ground jammer active. Losing Charlie. We lost C. Enemy has C. Securing Bravo. Bravo secure. Friendly Oracle online.